Hello and welcome to a video tutorial of the software. In this video, I'm going to be showing you around the software and I'm going to be showing you how you can work with the content scraper script. So when you open up the software, you've got three scripts to work with. You've got the content scraper, you've got the content generator, and you've got the content manager. The content manager is for when you want to deploy websites, when you want to create new posts on websites, and when you want to style content that you create in the software that you'd like to use outside of the software. Okay, the content generator is for when you want to create content using the various settings that the software allows you to work with and using content that you've scraped from the very first script, the content scraper. Okay, so let's take a look at the content scraper first and see exactly how we can work with this in order to go ahead and work with the other scripts as well. Okay, so the very first thing that I want to bring to your attention is that the software currently works with Google. Okay, so if you want to work with Google and you want to get, you can choose whatever location that you want, but just keep one thing in mind. At the moment, I'm not using proxies. I'm in the UK. If I set this to scrape data from google.com, then it's still going to show me results from the UK. And the reason behind that is because of the way that Google shows IP and geolocated content as opposed to, based on your IP and location as opposed to the URL that you're going to be using. Okay, so if you want to be sure that you're getting data that's, let's just say, for example, from Australia or from somewhere else, then you want to be sure that either your IP at the moment is in Australia or you're using a proxy from that location. If you do that, guys, then you're going to be 100% guaranteed that you're getting content that is in the geolocation of your choice. Okay, and also because we're searching and scraping Google, then it's very important that Google isn't blocking our IP. Okay, if they are blocking our IP or showing captures, then we have two options. The very first option is to work with proxies. If you want to work with proxies, then you'd have your proxies, you'd add them one per line, and you'd add them like this. You'd have your IP, followed by a colon, followed by a port. And if they're username and password verified, then you'd add another colon, followed by a username, followed by a colon, and followed by a password. Okay, and you can have one per line. You can add them down here and just be sure that you tell the software, and you check this checkbox to let the software know that you want to use proxies. Okay, you can also change the timeout and you can test proxies, and just be sure you click on update if you do want to save the data inside of here. Okay, forced results, guys, it shouldn't be used with regular proxies. Forced results should only be used if working with rotating proxies, back connect proxies, reverse proxies. Okay, if you don't know what they are, or if you're not sure if your proxies are reverse proxies, then don't use this, guys. Okay, because the software will continue to try the proxy over and over again after short delays, based on the understanding that in the back end, that same proxy that the software is going to be trying here has actually been rotated from the back end. Okay, but if you're not 100% sure, or if you're not sure if yours are back connect proxies, avoid this by all costs, guys, because if not, it's just going to, kill your proxy if it is a private proxy and it is getting blocked by Google. Okay, the second thing to keep in mind, guys, is if you are being shown captures, then the software also works with two capture. So you've got API keys. You can have your Amazon S3 key, you can have your spin rewriter key, and you can have your two capture key. So two captures is used for when you actually solve captures if Google is showing you with a capture. Okay, another few things that I'd like to bring to your attention before I forget, guys, is that the software can be run whilst minimized. So let's just say, for example, you was doing a massive scrape of, let's just say, I don't know, 300 keywords or something, then you can actually click on X. When you click on X, it tells you down here that the software is going to minimize, and as you can see, the software is minimized to the system tray. If you want to open it up and show it, you just right click it and click on show, and it's going to show again. And to be totally honest with you, I only scrape for normally one keyword at a time, and the reason behind that is because from the one keyword you're able to create hundreds and hundreds of articles. Okay, so let's start off and let's have a look to see exactly how we can scrape content. So I'll add a keyword in here now. Your keyword can be exactly anything that you want, guys. Now let me give you an idea. In fact, you get a better idea of how you should be scraping content when you start working with the content generator. And the reason behind this, guys, is without sounding very confusing, let me just give you a real quick example. Okay, so if here, in fact, what we can do, we can actually use this as a very good example. Have I got the keyword SEO down here? I don't. In fact, what we'll do, guys, is I'll come down here and I'll type in the keyword SEO. Okay, so SEO is a broad keyword. Okay, it's about the search engine optimization industry, but you know what, it's very broad. You got things like keyword research that fall under SEO. You got things like backlink creation, you got offsite, you got on-site, you got you got so many things that fall under SEO. It's unbelievable. And when we get to content generator, this is where we're going to be able to fine tune and tell the software exactly what kind of content that we want. Alternatively, what you can see down here, guys, is I actually put keywords in here about the actual topic that I want to, or the actual keyword that I want to rank for. So let's just say, for example, I want to target a keyword. What is keyword research? So instead of typing something like keyword research here, I would actually type in what is keyword research. And you can see that from here, guys. I've got things like Ahrefs review, Ahrefs versus SEMrush, cannabis sativa seeds, I don't know, difference between hemp, e-commerce keyword research. So I was actually scraping content for multiple websites that I was actually working with, and so as you can see all of them down here. Okay, so anyway, let's start off with the keyword SEO, and then I'll give you a better understanding of what's going on. From here, you can tell the software how many Google results you want it to scrape. Do you want it to scrape 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, all the way up to 100? The more content you scrape, the more content you're going to be able to generate, and the more diversity you're going to be able to get inside of your content when it's going to actually generate that content. And I'll be explaining that to you on the content generation field. What we'll do for now is we'll do 30 Google results. Okay, we'll only work with one thread, and of course we're only going to be able to work with one thread because I don't have any proxies. The software is not going to be making simultaneous requests to Google using the same IP or proxy, because that's a very quick way to get your IP or proxy banned. Okay, so you can only work with threads if you have proxies in there. Okay, I don't have proxies, so we'll work with one threads. Now this is a delay in Google. I'm going to keep as is, and I'm going to click on start. So what's happening here is the software is going over to Google, it's typing in the keyword SEO, and then it's going to go ahead and visit the top 30 websites. It's going to go and scrape those 30 websites, and it's going to scrape them in a very specific way so that we don't get things like sidebar content or footer content or header content, but we get the actual articles. Okay, it's then going to cross-reference all of the websites together to bring back a LSI keyword theme and the main keyword and topical keywords for your content or for your main keyword. It then goes ahead and scrapes images, and it scrapes videos as well, and then it saves it and stores it all together. I'll actually show you that in a moment. Okay, but once this is done, as you can see, it took 32 seconds. You go over to the content generator. Now it's not going to automatically show on here until you click on refresh. When I click on refresh, okay, what we'll see down here, when I come down here, we should be able to see SEO down here now. Here we go, SEO. What you can see at the moment, guys, is on topic keywords, there's nothing. As soon as I click on SEO, the top 5 LSI terms are going to come into there. Okay, so as you can see, we've got search, content, SEO, Google page. In fact, guys, what we'll do is we'll save this for the next video now, where I'll be showing you how from this one keyword that we scraped, we're able to create content that flows based on topic keywords and based on the keywords that we want it to flow around. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video where I'll be showing you how to generate content. But just keep one thing in mind: you can add multiple keywords down here. Each keyword will get done one at a time unless you're working with threads. And at the same time, if you want to import keywords, then you can import keywords from a file. Your keywords need to be added one per line, and you can choose the Google location of your choice as well. So I'll see you in the next video where I'll be showing you how to work with the content generator.